guys, welcome to my channel. I am Tori Lynn. Let's blossom today. Today I'm going to be doing the final video for the Rainbow Palette Collection series. I'm going to be creating a rainbow look with all the palettes. I'm using each of these palettes to create one final fun look. The look I have in mind is I'm going to do all the warmer shades, all the warmer tones on one eye, and all the cooler tones on the other eye. So it's going to be kind of like a red, orange, yellow, and then a green, blue, violet on this side. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think it's going to be so much fun. Kind of went through and pulled some inspiration, kind of got some ideas, just so I had an idea in mind, had like a picture in mind, but I think it's going to be so much fun. So I'm going to go ahead and start by putting all my foundation and all that good stuff on to start with my base on so we can jump right into the eye. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. So I'm going to start by jumping into the Soul palette. This is the orange Gemstone palette, and I'm going to take the creamy vanilla-y shade and I'm going to set my lids down. I did use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion on my lids first, but now I'm going to use this as a nice base. Now I'm going to jump into the Reality Stone palette. It's the red palette, obviously. I'm going to take this nice kind of pinky red shade. I'd say it's too pinky to be a true red. I'm going to pop that right on the outer, I'd say like third of the eye. And I am going to bring that all the way down to the lash line. Whew, I forgot how pigmented these shades are. So pigmented. I'm just going to bring it up to the, kind of to the crease. Bring it a third in and down to the lash line, about like that. And then I'm going to clean that brush off, or take a clean brush. And I'm just going to kind of soften that edge up just because I forgot how pigmented that shade is. And I kind of set it down real heavy, and I want that to have a nice soft edge at the top and around the outside. So I am just going to go around the edge and soften it up just a little bit, just because that was pretty heavy-handed right there. So we're going to move through these palettes pretty quickly just because I'm not doing both eyes. I'm only doing one shade with them, so it's going to go pretty quickly. So now I'm going to go back into the orange palette, into that Soul palette, and I'm going to grab that real bright orange shade, and I'm going to pop that right next to the red. And I'm even going to layer it over top just a little bit. And again, going from lash line up to the crease. Once I have a good amount of shade to pack down, I'm going to start to kind of blend the red and the orange together. Now we're going to jump into the yellow palette called the Mind Stone. And we're going to jump into this kind of goldenrod, almost mustardy yellow color. And we're going to pop that right on the inner corner of the eye there. And it's okay if a little wraps around the inner corner. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to start to blend the yellow into the orange, start to blend those two shades together. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to start smoking out the lower lash line. So I'm just going to kind of work the same way we just did. I've already got some yellow on there, so I'm going to stick with the yellow shade for now. And I'm just going to work that yellow shade right up under the lash line. About the same amount of distance. And then we'll go back to the orangey shade. And then the last step's to go back into the red shade. The last thing I want to do before I move on to the other eye is I'm going to jump back into the yellow palette, and I want to grab that fun glittery gold shade and pop that right on the inner corner. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump into the other eye. So I'm going to start with the violet and work my way in. I like to start on the outside and work my way in just like I did on the other eye. So instead of starting with green, we're going to start with the purple. And so this is the Power palette. I think I want to start with this really fun dark like grape purple. I think that color is gorgeous. And we're just going to do the same thing and mirror the other side just with the cooler tone shades. Then we're gonna grab the Space palette, the blue palette, and we're gonna go into, I think I wanna go into this blue shade down here, kind of like a little bit darker sky blue. Now we're going to move into the Time palette, is obviously the green stone. A little torn on this one. I might mix the lime green and the true green and just kind of for a middle ground color. So I feel like the lime green's maybe a little too bright and the true green's maybe a little too dark. Then I'm going to do the same thing and I'm going to start to work backwards and do the under eye. Now I want to go back into that green palette and I want to grab the chunky glitter shade and pop that in the inner corner to match the other side. Now I want to take my Stila Stay All Day waterproof liner and draw on a nice little line. I don't want to draw a wing, I just want to kind of give it a little line above the lashes. Yeah, about like that. Yeah, that turned out good. I'm gonna go ahead now and finish up my skin and throw on some lashes, and then we'll go ahead and finish up the lip and finish off the look. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. Love how this turned out, so fun. So let's finish off the look by throwing on a lip. Of course, you know me, I'm throwing on a nude lip. So I have been loving the combo lately of the Kylie lip kit and the e.l.f. This, honestly, don't think they sell this anymore, but you could find something probably very similar to this. This is a really old e.l.f. lip product. I've used it, I think, fairly recently on my channel. This is a plumping liquid lip, but it's a glossy lipstick. It's in their shade called Scott. Just a really pretty soft nude, but like I said, it's glossy, so I'm going to put on the Kylie lip liner in the shade Kylie. So I'm going to line my lips with that first. Then I'm going to pop this e.l.f. liquid lip on. Like I said, it's so old that the top is even broken. But it's just like the perfect, beautiful, glossy nude shade. It's even really pretty by itself, but I think that combo is just gorgeous. Love how this look turned out. I think it's so fun. So it'd be really pretty for a Pride Month or just for summer or for a festival. Looks so fun with my t-shirt. I was like planning out this video and I was like, what am I gonna wear? And I was like, I've got just the shirt. One of my coworkers actually made this for me. She tie-dyed it for me. So anyways, guys, I loved this series. It was so much fun. If you guys want me to create more looks with these palettes, then go ahead and comment down below and let me know. Also, go ahead and let me know down in the comments of what you think about this look. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.